Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. It is the day after Boxing Day. I nearly said Boxing Day. It's not Boxing Day. Everyone else has already played their Christmas fixtures. We've still got to play West Ham. In between episodes, we've done bloody well. So you might have seen the little snippet at the end of the last episode against Leeds. Yeah, we beat Chelsea 2-1 in the end. They did score a goal in the 90th minute, but Nicholas Monasterio and Joel Linton with the goals. Against Arsenal, it was an expected 2-0 defeat. Matty Longstaff this time getting himself a red card. It's normally his brother. Against Norwich and against Wolves, Nicky Monasterio turned up, scoring a goal obviously against Norwich for the victory there, and then 2 goals against Wolves for another victory against a team that we always struggle against. So we're on good form. Today we have West Ham, who are 18th place in the table. Apparently, we don't do too well against West Ham, according to newspaper reports or some media nonsense in-game. I hope we can beat them. West Ham, then, are in woeful form. But yes, like I've just mentioned, West Ham have beaten us 3 times out of 4. We've beaten them once. Because we are quite obviously the better side currently, I'm hoping we can make that 2 wins to their 3. A victory for us, potentially, could actually put us into 6th. We would need to win 9-0, however. The starting lineup we'll be going for then. In goal will be Freddie Woodman, a back 3 of John Souttar, Johan Mylard and Jonathan Panzo. It's going to be Machi Mori and Marlon Charles as the 2 wingbacks, Jakobsen and Matty Longstaff in the middle, who I'm pretty sure I've put the wrong way round. Yeah, because I imagine Jakobsen's a better ball in a midfielder, what with him being a defender and all. Jean-Pierre will be the attacking midfielder, Joel Linton and Nicky Monasterio will be the strikers. You'll notice that Amin Gouiri has been dropped to the bench. He's stopped scoring, I keep mentioning this. I don't think he played a huge amount of football. I mean, he got an assist against Chelsea. Did play a lot of football, then didn't play at all against Wolves. Obviously, after this match, we've got, I think, Sheffield United, and then the transfer window opens. As I mentioned in the last episode, I think we will be strengthening. I will be buying a midfielder for sure. I will probably be looking at buying a striker as well. I'm trying to get English players. That's kind of my target. We need to get enough players that it's not going to affect the amount of registration places, just gives us more competition that we can actually register. I will also be buying a bunch of probably Algerians or something like that, because it's not a Stuart Pearce transfer window without buying 7 players who can't even get registered yet. West Ham then playing a fairly normal formation, I guess. Tamui Bakayoko. Oh yeah, West Ham, I forgot. They are the team that is filled with top 6 rejects, I guess. It looks like they've got rid of a lot of them, though. They do still have Jesse Lingard on £82,000 a week sat on the bench. He's not very good on this game, is he? And also Dan James, who's just fast. Now, earlier in the month, I guess, at some point in December, I did promise Tosin a lot more football. However, I'm thinking I'm going to probably sell him. Johan Mylard, who just collects the ball there, I think is going to be one of our new back 3. Longstaff with the ball back to John Souttar, the captain. Runs down the right, lumps it forward. Machi Mori can't quite get there. Now West Ham can potentially counter. Olise, Souttar steals it away. Johnny Souttar? It's Nicky Monasterio. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. It was saved. Diop keeps it in play. Nicky Monasterio collects it. The highlight is still alive. Crosses in. He's tried to lob it over Areola, hasn't he? And Areola can hold on to the ball. Pretty sure last time we played West Ham, we conceded in the 94th minute, wasn't it? And it was Coop Miners. Might have been the guy to do it. Let's not do that again, please. Kev with a throw for West Ham. Bakayoko. Kev's in front of him. Gets the ball back. Malsweet forward. Intercepted, though, by the wonder kid Marlon Charles. Lovely 1-2. Wasn't planned, but it was a lovely 1-2 nonetheless. Joel Linton goes for goal from outside the area. Tries to curl it round at the goalkeeper. Can't quite manage it. Felipe Anderson now with a free kick towards the back post. Diop is there. Woodman holds on to the header. Highlight's going to carry on with Woodman rolling out to John Souttar, who's picked up a yellow card. Mori's in front. Mori's probably got the other yellow card for us, hasn't he? Collects it from Souttar. Back to Souttar once again. Jean-Pierre very rarely gets football these days. Lovely ball, though, to Joel Linton, the Brazilian. He's saved. His effort is saved. Kev's nearly put it in. Kev almost put that in then. Goal kick for West Ham. Areola to Diop, who can kick the ball forward. Olise. Is it Olise? I don't know. Olise, maybe? I don't know. Plays it back. Gallardo, just in front of the West Ham manager. Stops and plays the ball all the way across. Kev collects it. Runs into a bit of space. Made some room. Made loads of room for himself. Goes for goal himself. Woodman saves it. Felipe Anderson tries to cross it in. Can't manage it. Wins himself a corner, though. Anderson steps up to take the corner. It's towards the back post. Woodman comes out. Claims it very comfortably. In case you're new here, you might not realise why I call Malquit, whatever his name is, the West Ham right back Kev. His name is Kevin. I had him at Bournemouth in the beta save. I couldn't say his surname, so I didn't bother. I just called him Kev. Joel Linton back to Matthew Mori in the area. Plays it back to Matty Longstaff, who goes for goal. Of all the players, it was Matty Longstaff. There were 2 strikers in the penalty area. Almost at half-time, but we have another highlight. Panzo just about gets the ball. Longstaff's bad pass, and now West Ham with it. Felipe Anderson chest down. He's in on goal. Woodman can save the very poor effort from Felipe Anderson. It is going to be 0-0 at half-time. We've had some decent chances. Matty Longstaff, however, isn't playing well. I'm going to give him a passionate. Avenge what happened last time. That kind of worked, actually. Longstaff will be coming off because he's looking nervous. Ricky is coming on. Again, he's called Ricky because I can't say his surname. Puig, possibly. He's also not very good. He's not done very well since we've signed him. Throw on the right-hand side. It's Niang for West Ham. Fornals controls it back to the throw and taker, Niang. Now Fornals with the back heel. Kev's in the area. Johnny Panzo can steal it away. How's Kev got a chance away there? How has Kev managed to steal the ball away from Panzo and from Charles? It's going to be a 0-0 draw, isn't it? It's going to be a 0-0 draw. We've just had 3 really good results in the last 4 games, and then the moment I press record, we stop playing well again. Niang collects it, cuts inside, into the penalty area, goes for goal. Freddie Woodman saves it to corner. We've got an hour on the clock. Felipe Anderson has gone over to take it. It's towards the back post. It's not actually the middle. Suter heads clear. Not far enough, though. Diop with it now for West Ham. Number 23. He's got 2 Newcastle United players on him. Being forced out wide. Jean-Pierre steals the ball away. We've won a free kick. Okay, Johnny Panzo then. Long ball. Monasterio's going to hopefully get on the end of it. He gets round his man. Nicky Monasterio, 1-on-1 with the keeper. He's hit the bloody post. How has he not scored? Come on. Oh my word, it's happened. It's the slide tackle goal of our dreams. It's finally happened. 73 slide tackles there from Monasterio. I'm hoping they all count as shots as well. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. First of all, Monasterio shouldn't have missed the first effort. And secondly, the match engine is broken. And I'm okay for it at the moment. So Monasterio gets the ball, just slides it past the keeper, can't quite get there. And then slide tackle after slide tackle after slide tackle. And eventually the ball goes in. That's goal of the season right there. You've just witnessed the best goal you'll ever see in your life. Goal kick for Woodman to Johan Mylard. Now Johnny Suter runs forward, plays it with his left foot to find Matthew Mori. We've got 25 minutes to play. Jean-Pierre's looking exhausted. Jean-Pierre will be coming off. Joel Linton collects it. He's only got Nicky Monasterio in the box. He's taken it inside himself. He's gone down. How is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? It was a tackle from behind by a player on a yellow card, and instead West Ham can break. Elise into the area, goes for goal. Woodman saves it. It's a corner. How is that not a penalty? Corner to come in from Felipe Anderson. We're going to be doing that Jean-Pierre sub once this ball is cleared or this highlight is over. Elise collects it for West Ham. Gets round his man. Makes a bit of space. Matthew Mori steals it away. And that will end the highlights. We're doing it now. Jean-Pierre coming off. Omar is going to be coming on. We've still got our final sub. It's probably going to be Joel Linton for Amin Gouiri, probably. Joel Linton's on a 6.4. Niang with the ball for West Ham. Into the penalty area. Keeps going. He's going to go for goal. Side foots it wide of the post. I'm going to give him a quick demand more. We've got 15 minutes left to play. 10 minutes to play. That is when we are going to do our sub. Joel Linton off. Gouiri is going to be coming on. The fact that we might win this game because we've scored a slide tackle, I'm not going to lie, it's pleased me. It's definitely pleased me. Matthew Mori with a throw. 3 minutes of normal time. Gouiri collects it. Tries to run inside. Gets a lot of space, actually. Gouiri goes for goal. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. That was awful. That was just horrendous. Well, there's 5 minutes of injury time. Nothing is happening. And it looks like the Nicky Monasterio slide tackle is going to win us the game. It has won us the game. That is 5 wins now. Sorry, not 5. 4 wins out of the last 5 games. That is good. That is real good. Amin Gouiri's just not doing the business, is he? I'm thinking January, we might be seeing the last of Amin. Well, 19 games into the season, the halfway point, we are on 30 points. We are joint with 6th place Burnley. We are overachieving, to say the least. I think if we have a quick look at the club vision, look at those match performances. Yes, they didn't like the Leeds match, but that's fair enough. We should have beaten them. They didn't like the Arsenal game. That's fair enough. They also didn't like the match that just happened. But, okay, we won. We won. That's the ultimate thing, isn't it? In terms of club vision, however, we are an A pupil. I don't know whether it goes to A+. I seriously doubt that it will. I mean, they're satisfied with the club culture of attacking football and develop youth players, which we're working on the youth players. I'm slowly but surely improving the youth facilities. It's taken some time. I need to convince them every time I talk to the board and say, hey, come on, give us some better youth facilities. They go, we don't really need them. Even though they want us to actually develop good youth players. They want us to avoid a relegation battle, which is obviously the big one here. And we are definitely doing that. We are definitely avoiding that relegation battle. That is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode is going to probably be a transfer special, I think, because obviously it is January now. So we will be delving into the transfer market. I'm not going to lie, there's already some transfers that are already dealt with. One's rather expensive. I'm not even going to tell you who it is, because when you find out, you're going to think I've overpaid, because I have. So next episode is most likely going to be a transfer special, and then we'll probably have the West Brom game. I'm thinking, because we're not in a relegation battle anymore, I can't imagine we're going to be in a European fight. The rest of this season, I'm going to probably try and fly through fairly quickly. Tomorrow, today even, might be a triple upload day. If we do an entire episode on transfers, you'll get another episode later on at 5:30. You'll get another episode at 8 PM, which will be probably the West Brom game. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. You have seen the world's greatest goal. You may as well stop watching football altogether now, because you'll never see anything better than that Nicolas Monasterio goal. We are up to 8th place in the table at Christmas. Everything is going well in our 3rd season in charge of Newcastle, our 2nd season back in the Premier League. We'll be back later on today with a transfer special, and then hopefully another matchup against West Bromwich Albion. If you did enjoy this episode, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back later on with more Football Manager.